Hello, welcome to What If You Never Existed? Have you ever wondered what happens to people who just disappear? Not die, not move away, but vanish, as if they never existed at all. My name is, well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that I collect stories. Stories about those who dissolved into thin air, about places where reality becomes thinner, about moments when the world shows its true terrifying face. This is a podcast, a format you can listen to anywhere, in your headphones, on the way to work, at home before bed, or walking through the night city. And atmospheric photographs and images will create the right mood for those who want not only to listen but also to see. Every week I will tell you stories that will make you double check the looks on your doors. Stories about people who went to the store for milk and never came back. About families who moved to a new house and changed. About sounds in the walls that cannot be explained by logic. Yes, I use artificial intelligence for voicing, but every word, every detail of these stories is burned in my imagination. I study old newspaper reports, police files, eyewitness accounts, and then I recreate what might have really happened. What awaits you here? Stories about disappearances that didn't make the news, about people forgotten even by their loved ones, as if their memory was erased from the world, about ghost towns where lights still burn in windows, but no one answers the knock on the door. You hear about night shifts when workers disappear between floors, about children who draw people no one has ever seen, about photographs where faces of those who no longer exist appear. Each story is carefully crafted. I study the psychology of fear, analyze patterns of disappearances, research anomalous places, because true horror lies not in monsters, but in what you cannot explain. But the most interesting part is your stories. Each of us has something like that. A moment when chills ran down your spine for no reason, a place you don't want to pass by alone, a person who disappeared from your life as if they never existed. Send me your stories. Tell me about strange disappearances in your city, about a house where no one lives longer than a year, about that person from childhood whom no one but you remembers. Write in the comments, share in private messages, tell your friends if you dare. Your stories could become the basis of new episodes, because the scariest stories are those that really happened or could have happened. Why subscribe? Because here you will find stories that will stay with you, that will make you look differently at empty houses, at people who speak too quietly, at shadows that don't move the way they should. Each episode is an immersion into a world where disappearance is possible, where the boundaries between real and impossible blur, where the question "what if you never existed" becomes relevant. If you're ready for some stories to haunt you at night, if you are drawn to the unknown, even when it scares you, if you want to peer into the voids left behind by vanished people, welcome. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and remember, in a world where people can simply cease to exist, every day is a gift. See you in the darkness.